Hi Karen, I really enjoyed your post. I feel like we hit on very similar points. I personally gravitated more towards the conflict resolution model because I feel like typically in the counseling field, what we see is that most people who are seeking postmarital counseling, typically, in my experience, it's after a couple has gone through something major, or they are realizing that they're getting to a point in their relationship where they really need outside help in order to maintain their relationship because they see that they are exhibiting patterns that are unhealthy, or just whatever is going on in their environment is just not the tone that they want for their marriage. Whereas with the hope focused model, as you spoke about, that deals with a lot of intrinsic motivation and work that I feel like people who are coming into counseling as far as postmarital problems, I feel like it's not always practical that you will get people that are ready to be met in that direction. I feel like typically we see instances where we have to start with the conflict first. We have to address the big things that are going on before we can speak about getting into the rhythm of figuring out if the couple can go beyond that. So I do feel like both models are helpful because they both bring something great to the therapeutic environment when you're talking about helping people who are in marriages. But as you said, there are pros and cons to both, because if we focus on the conflict, we are working towards resolving whatever the major issue is in the marriage. But even with that, the conflict is kind of the main focus for a while before we can get to the things that are actually benefiting the relationship from both parties. Same and vice versa with the hope focused model. We're talking about a lot of things that are contributing good to the relationship, but if we just focus on the good, then we're not talking about those deep issues, those things that are going to eventually come up in the marriage and cause the couple to run into problems down the road. So I absolutely agree with you. I think that they both have pros and cons, but I do feel like in today's society at this moment, the conflict restoration model is almost always the go-to, because more often than not, before people see the need to get postmarital counseling, they have to endure a very difficult time in their marriage. And like I said, that's just in my experience. So that is why I chose the conflict restoration model. However, they both have great aspects to them that I feel like every couple can benefit from. So I truly enjoyed your post because I feel like it wasn't geared towards either side in a way where you were saying that one can't be beneficial. They definitely both are. We just have to be mindful of how we utilize them. So thank you so much for that.